Hello, Team video. Today we're going to take a look at triple Hitmon here. We're going to have Hitmon Chan, Hitmon Top, and Hitmonlee in the Great League here. This was a ton of fun to play this team. Actually, I got asked for some spicier battles before, and so I tried to make a funny team here, which was a little bit more of a theme team while still having spicy Pokemon in there. And yeah, like this team will lose to most likely Medichams, flying types, ghost types like the Sableye here. But still, it was a lot of fun playing this. I'm actually recording this and played those battles during the Go Battle Day. I don't know when it's coming out, most likely a little bit later. But here we can go ahead and go for close combat against the Sableye, knocking them straight out. They have 2 shields advantage. We see what's called a Pelipper coming in here. That's kind of horrible. We will be able to go ahead and get the first shield there. We're going to try to get the next shield here, but they're going to swap into their Stunfisk. Very smart swap by the opponent here. Our only goal here is to try to catch the potential Rock Slide, and we can do that, which is amazing. And now we can only really hope for trying to farm them down here. And if they go for a Rock Slide, which they do, I still actually might be able to farm them all the way down. Let's see. I want to see it. I will be able to farm down with 1 HP. We can go for the Stone Edge against the Flying type in the back there. We will be able to connect it as well, and the Pelipper goes down. This is how this game can go. The only issue are literally like something like the Medicham. Medicham is like the only issue we need to face for you here. Other Pokemon like the Ghost type, which is usually the Sableye, is fine. If it's Trevenant, it's very, very tricky as well. The entire team loses to Trevenant as well. But Sableye is pretty fine. And it's basically only like Trevenant and the Lickitung that are really an issue. Here we have one shield, we're 1 shield down, but we will see here the opponent coming with 1 Noctowl. Maybe she'll bait it first and then went for the Stone Edge, because I actually think I could have got to the Stone Edge in time here, but it's fine. We can go for 1 close combat. We're still gonna get the shield, so it doesn't really matter, and we can go ahead and go for 1 Thunder Punch here. Should be okay-ish so far. We will be able to let this move go through, maybe. I'm not sure. Do I shield this move up? I'm actually going to shield this move up. Sky Attack coming through here. We see the Obstagoon in the back from the opponent. That's something I didn't really expect here. The cool thing about Hitmonlee is basically the fast move is double kick, but it feels like counter because the damage this thing puts out is insane. It's an insane class cannon. Like, this thing just hits hard, like you can see here, but cannot really tank anything. But this Pokemon was so much fun to play. Honestly, my favorite Pokemon on the team. The best Pokemon is definitely Hitmon Chan here, but against this Trevenant here, it's going to be a little bit tricky as well. Trevenant at least going to get damaged by the Ice Punch, but still, like, yeah, it's a rough one. It's a really rough one here. We're going to have to shield up. The next move going to be the Seed Bomb. We can still hopefully get to another move. We have to shield this one up as well. Going to be a Seed Bomb again. We can go for the Ice Punch now. They actually got a fast move through, which they shouldn't have got through. I just saw that here. The game was, of course, perfectly fine again. Shouldn't be, like, it's just lag, I guess. We'll see the Shadow Ball coming through. Can we still get to the move? We cannot. And here you see one of the issues. Trevenant is basically the same as Lost. I wanted to forfeit you already, as you can see, but I didn't do it then. But I do it now, because they have actually very good answers against me, which is expectable. Medicham next. Let's see how this is going to go here as well. We're going to be able to go for 1 Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch going to do at least still some damage here, but it's still a rough one to deal with, like, let me tell you. It's going to be a really difficult one. They're going to get, of course, also pretty fast to the Ice Punch here. They have the same speed for Ice Punch there as well, because they have the same fast move and the same charge move there. We will be able to go for the Thunder Punch. Gonna get the shield from the opponent. We have to go basically into our Hitmon Top. I will shield up the Ice Punch, which was not ideal. I should throw my charge move now, but I do not throw my charge move in time, which is really, really bad by me, because like this, I am now shields down. My opponent farmed me down with the Medicham, and it's going to be a tough one to come back from this. And here's the sad part about this all. If I throw the close combat, I would have had more time here as well. I would have had a way better time, but now, because I didn't do this, I am now stuck in this matchup, and I think the opponent had some other Steel type in the back as well. So I most likely would have been able to win this game, even though I had the horrible lead there. But I just misplayed it. Like, if I played it better, I would have been fine there. Next opponent, we will see a Lanturn. I kind of have to keep my Hitmonchan alive, so I'm going to keep the energy here. Hitmonchan is basically my only good coverage against something like a Trevenant, so I'm going to go ahead, shield this move up here. We see the Noctowl coming in. I try to throw on the CMP tie here, as they're going to actually shield this move up, but they don't go for their own charge move here. We will see them going for it. Now, perfect timing by the opponent. I'm going to still shield it up because I will be able to reach my next charge move here in time. I think they're through as well, which is amazing. And this close combat will be able to nearly knock them out, but now we can basically get some farm here with our Hitmonlee, I would say. Hitmonlee going to kick them down. We see a Froslass coming in. That's going to be a tough one. We see the Stone Edge. Please connect, please connect, please connect the Stone Edge. And we do connect the Stone Edge. For whatever reason we did, and we can swap now into our Hitmon Chan. We can go for one charge move here for it. We can go for the Thunder Punch, going to get the shield from the opponent. They have to throw here as well. Going to be a serve. Can we still reach a close combat against the opponent's Lanturn in time? Let me see. We can still reach it, and Hitmonlee coming in clutch here again, going for the close combat, knocking them straight out there. What a day. Next opponent, Hitmon Chan against Sableye. Again, something I don't really want to face, but actually here I kind of want to swap out after 6. Please let me... Actually gonna go for the charge move here. Shouldn't have done this. I should have swapped out after 6. But they're going to go for the charge move here as well, which is going to be resisted, so I'm not going to shield this move up this time around. I can go ahead and farm them all the way, I guess, and go for... I'm going to keep my move as well. I shouldn't have shielded this. I don't shield this as well. Okay, it's a foul play. I thought I was shielding it, but I didn't. And we see an Azumarill coming in. This is horrible. But at least we're going to have access to Stone Edge here, which is at least still neutral. But of course, Fairy types here. Also, actually, I think I didn't face a single Charm user, which is pretty nice. So, like, Charm is not really that common in this meta right now, which is good. But, like, I didn't face a single Charm user with this team, which is very, very fortunate for me because I don't want to face one either. We will be able to get them very low, and I think it's low enough that I can farm them down with my Hitmonlee. Let's see, we will be able to get a ton of energy here. And you know already I like Hitmonlee with energy. We see a Toxapex in the back. We can go for the Stone Edge. It's not an ideal matchup here at all. But if we can just farm down whatever they had in the lead there, which was I think the Sableye, we might be fine here. We're going to shield up the move. Please let me farm them all the way down. Let's go for another charge move here, and they're going to swap perfectly. That's so annoying. They waited out long enough. Very good swap by the opponent. If we farmed them down, I think we would have been fine. But I'm actually sure that we wouldn't have been able to farm them down. So I think this was a good game no matter what. This team actually works half okay-ish nowadays because there is no Nidoqueen available, which makes fighting types a little bit better. But here, tough matchup again. Next one, Medicham again in the lead. Medicham, we faced a lot of time, but can we still deal with the Medicham? We will be able to go for one Thunder Punch again here. They can go and farm up to the Psychic if they want to. Fine for me, they can do whatever they want to do. I am going to shield up the move, which is going to be most likely the Ice Punch, and I can go for another move here, and they're going to Steam P-Tai, which is amazing. This is really, really good for me, as this is actually going through as well. Didn't know that this wouldn't KO them, but... I will be able to now go ahead and go for the farm now with Hitmonlee. Looks terrible so far here. We see that Stunfisk coming in though. Like, this looks okay. This looks actually fine. Let's go for a charge move here. Let's go for a charge move. Let's see how much this does. What do they have in the back? They're going to knock them out straight away. We see the Reggie Steel in the back. And you know already what's going to happen here. Close combat is coming in. And Hitmonlee is destroying the opponent alone there. That was kind of insane. Next opponent, Commo-o in the lead. Commo-o in the lead is actually fine for me because I have Ice Punch, of course. I'm going to overfarm by 1 there because this is a perfect alignment of fast moves now. Ice Punch coming through, Ice Punch going to knock them out. Goodbye there. We see a Tentacle coming in and Thunder Punch hopefully going to knock this thing out here. Or at least get them low. We actually get the shield, which is fine. Maybe I should have swapped, but I was a little bit scared about this thing here. So I'm going to let this move go through. I was like, maybe it's an Acid Spray. It wasn't an Acid Spray, but I can go ahead and go for one Stone Edge now. But they would farm us down now, so we are forced to throw in our Hitmonlee here. I'm actually going to shield this move up. Please be Scald. It is Scald, which is nice. They're going to get the attack drop, which is, I guess, annoying, but not the end of the world. As you can see here, we can go for one Stone Edge. We have such high attack, it doesn't matter. We just knock that thing straight out. We see the next opponent coming in here with the Drapion. We can go for another close combat. We are debuffed. Just for, like, saying that here, doesn't matter if we're debuffed or not. We just still one-shot the opponent. Next one, we're going to see the Trevenant in the lead again. Horrible one for us again. We're going to have to shield up 2 moves. Actually, we're going to let this move go through. That's a wild. That's very wild. I can go for one Ice Punch here at least. Maybe I try to get them low and intimidate them here, but they're most likely going to shield it anyway. Yeah, weird play by me, I think, but I can still go for one Stone Edge here. I have to shield up the moves now. Like, I have to shield up all the moves now. Seed Bomb coming through. Good play by the opponent. We will be able to shield up the next one as well, but I think that's going to be already a good game because I don't know how we get to the next Stone Edge. They're going to swap out into Drapion anyway. I think that's going to be it then, because that's going to be a tough one to still win. They can go for another Stone Edge here, but they can just let this move go through. And at this point of time, this is the thing with those two. Like, if you have a Hitmon Chan and Hitmonlee, Hitmon Top and Hitmon Chan, they're already revealed. Like, if they know my channel, they know already what I have in the back. So here we're still going to be able to at least catch the move on the on our own Hitmon Chan, which is cool. But sadly, I sure went for the close combat, would have most likely knocked them out. Seedbomb going to knock me out though. I sure went for the close combat, sure seen what else they had in the back, but it's fine. Next opponent, we see a Froslass in the lead. This is kinda actually okay. Like, you thought like, oh, Froslass is going to be the worst Pokemon ever, but no, it's actually kinda similar compared to the Sableye here. I will be able to go for one more charge move there as well. We will be able to shield up the next move coming in, going to be the Avalanche. And I can go for one Thunder Punch now against the opponent. Thunder Punch coming through here, we will be able to go ahead and get the shield from the opponent, which is nice. And we will see here the Avalanche coming through, going to knock us out. We can go for the Hitmon top again as we see the shield coming up from us. Going to be an Avalanche. I think I can farm them all the way down. Let's see. We can farm them all the way down. So we have a ton of energy. Now we see the Lanturn coming in. They go for 2 sparks here already. I can go for 3 more fast moves if I want. Let's see what I'm going to do here. I'm gonna go for 1 more fast move. That's fine. But I will be able to knock them out now. And let's see what they have in the back. We see a Commo-o in the back. We swap out immediately into our Hitmonlee, and Hitmonlee going to reach this close combat here. And I say goodbye to the Commo-o. It's just Commo-o bullying at this point of time. Already the first one went down to us and they lost, I think, and now the second one already lost here. Next, Ghost Type in the lead here with a Sableye. Fine for me. Might be actually the old OG 100% version based on the CP there, but maybe not, I don't know. We see that we can catch the move this time around. It's more valuable. Like, basically Hitmon top is my least valuable Pokemon on this meta, or like in this team. It's like the bulkiest one, but it basically doesn't provide anything that the others don't provide. Here we'll be able to knock out the Sableye, realign my Pokemon, which is super important because like now I can hardwall them, right? Because I have like so many different types on my team here. We're just pure fighting. As we can go for an Ice Punch, getting the shield from the opponent. Let's see if we can shield up their move. I think the opponent plays us very well though here. Let's see, we're going to see that we can... They basically guessed it correctly when I throw my move, which was way over the actual point where I had Ice Punch. And I think I make a mistake here. I can shield this move up, going to be the Dazzling Beam, which is nice. I should have thrown here. I should have thrown at this point of time, but I don't throw and I try to farm down. If I throw there, I either get the shield from the opponent, which would be nice, or I will be able to get the knockout, which would be nice, and both of them I think would result in me winning the game here for sure. So again, I misplayed this game here, and I think I could have already won 2 games of this video, which is fine, but we're gonna go into the final one here. This was so far a lot of fun. If you enjoy those more, I don't know, spicier picks, please leave a like on the video, because it's, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people are more interested in like those super heavy PvP stuff where like, oh, this is a good team, this is a cheap team, that's like a fast team, whatever. But I feel like those videos are a lot of fun as well sometimes, so let's see what we can do here. We see the Sableye coming in as we are going to be able to farm them all the way down here. They're still gonna get to another move, which is fine, but we will see the foul play coming through now. We're going to knock them out, and we can go for the Stone Edge against the incoming Pelipper. Let's see what they want to do with that one. They're going to shield this one up. We can go for another one here, as we're going to be able to either get the shield advantage or going to knock them straight out. We're going to get the shield advantage, and you know what's going to happen now for the final one. We're going to be able to catch the move here on our Hitmon Chan. That was super important, you know, because now we can hopefully go for one Stone Edge here. They're going to go ahead and go for another charge move. Going to be the Weather Ball, and they're going to swap out into their Registeel. I can farm up to 100 energy, and at 100 energy, Hitmonlee can get to 1 close combat and 1 Stone Edge at the same time, knocking out the entire team from the opponent. Thanks all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like on the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!